Well, no, we did my brother does a tournament every year for stroke awareness because that's what my dad had and passed away. So every year for, I think, 11 years, they've been raising money at William Street School. So after, everybody goes out and,
And how did they do?
They so far they've raised over the years, I think, $10,000 for stroke awareness, and it's really nice. They do it every year. It's a basketball game. I did the half-court shot. If I had made the half-court shot, a teacher's class of my choice would have received a half-hour free gym class.
Are you serious?
I missed.
Oh, Weeze, that would have been fun.
I did miss. I missed a shot. I was going to give it to Mr. Z's class, so if Mr. Z's class is listening, you were my choice, but I missed.
I just interviewed, when you bring up stroke, I just interviewed Dr. Siddiqui from UB Neurosurgery yesterday. And the one thing he couldn't stress enough, Gates Vascular Institute.
Yes.
If you've ever got somebody, two things. He was talking about strokes and he was talking about aneurysms. This is a little side medical thing. If you ever have, instantly, the worst headache of your life, he says you get to the Gates Vascular Institute as quickly as you can.
Well, I did not know that.
Because that can be an aneurysm, like a sudden onset worst headache of your life kind of a thing.
Okay,
That's how he explained. Not like it lingers.
Because hold on, it's a big decision to go to the hospital because you have a headache.
How
do you know?
This is what I would say. You're better safe than sorry with that kind of a thing.
Okay.
If you get a sudden, your head's gonna explode headache, you should go to the Vascular Institute. They've got a whole emergency room there and everything they need to quickly diagnose. Same with stroke. If you lose, if your arm's not working right, if you can't smile evenly, you lose part of your face, if you can't talk,
you start drooping.
Or if you're around somebody that has this, get them to the Gates Vascular Institute. And that's right in the medical campus. Everyone in Western New York, we've got this, diamond here in Western New York.
We have the best stroke care in the country.
What I didn't know is they have an emergency room right there.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
And so if you've got somebody that has either of those things, that's where to go for, in my opinion. That is, I should say that. But, I don't know. Let me think. World-renowned doctors somewhere else.
Yeah.
World-renowned doctor.
I gotcha.
But and I feel like we're still learning that that's there, and that's where we take anyone that's going through.
You say Gates, first thing I think of is Gates Circle, and I'm like,
No,
I'd get there and be like, oh, right, they closed, they moved.
Yeah, everyone needs to know how to get there. We almost need to do a driving lesson there.
Yeah. They have great rehab after, too. That's just as, that's very important, too. The stroke and the rehab after.
And aneurysms, and sometimes aneurysms cause stroke. But with stroke, the way to get through that as best as you can is acting fast. And so I learned that yesterday. So that was really nice that your brother did that.
Yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
been doing it for years at school. So they got a bunch of good kids.